Hey, 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 great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning. This is the Dynamic Daring One of a Kind, Diva Denise Silas, a later morning. And happy Friday, you guys. I just want to say this for those of you who may be your first time seeing my videos. I cleaned up well. I just need you to know that. I just finished my workout. I know it's going to be a great day because I have already burned in my active over 700 calories. Yay! So now I feel like I can eat anything because y'all know I work out to eat. I work out to eat, but I am intentional about my calories. But that's not why we're here. That is not why we're here on this Friday. Okay, sis, and even some of my brothers out there, rest, but don't you quit. Rest, but don't you quit. I know people oftentimes are talking about how tired they are, I am not at all saying that that is not a real thing. What I am saying is speak the energy, speak to where you want to be, and stop speaking over yourself that is going to continue to keep you where you at. What I mean by that. So instead of saying I'm tired all the time, because then when somebody say I'm tired, don't it even take some energy from you? So instead of saying that, it's just like I have enough energy to do all the things that God has called me to do. I am well rested and I'm choosing to use my energy wisely in order for me to be rested. Like, change it. Now, why do I want to tell you to rest, but don't you quit? Because there are seasons, especially for those of you who are trying to do this entrepreneurial life and you still work a full-time job. I always tell people, you're going to work for the man from 9 to 5, but what are you going to do for yourself from 5 to 9? So you have to utilize your energy right. Plan on a calendar. I literally, you guys, when I know I have several things to do and I'm working on probably 4 or 5 projects right now, and I am feeling sometimes exhausted, but I will literally plan on my calendar, like when can I take an extra nap? Like I get up at 5 in the morning to work out, and a lot of times during the day I am feeling a little ooh. But what I do is I look on my calendar and say, okay, what day of the week can I get up and work out, but I can take a nap? So I'm intentional about that. I don't just randomly take naps. So I plan that rest time when I know I have to get to these different things. And when I do that, guess what? I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Like I can keep going because I know Wednesday at 9 a.m. I can take a nap. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but that's how your life has to be intentional, especially for those of you who are working full time and also trying to build your business. Now, I'll say this too. If you're feeling so tired, this is a season when you need to do what I call a brain dump. Great morning, brain dump. Why do you need to do that? Sometimes we get ourselves so busy doing stuff that we don't realize how much we have now put so much on our calendar that is causing us to be tired. What do I mean by that? Okay, so how many yeses? How many yeses have you done? So brain dump it all. Put all the things on a piece of paper. Put all the things on your piece of paper that you have committed to. It could be things for your children. It could be things at work. It could be things at your church. It could be things that you in organizations that you're part of. Put all those things on paper, because sometimes just because it's once a month or once every other month, once a quarter, it looks like it's not a lot. But if it all rolls up and has all the same due dates, like it's all closing in at the same time, that's when it can become overwhelmed. So you have to be intentional about knowing what you're doing currently in the next 2 months after that, so that you won't get burnt out. Okay, so that leads me to taking the time. We just finished a quarter, finished these 3 months, and take a look at are you on track for your goals? So take a look at that. Then if you found that yourself so far off your goals, look at what you have committed yourself to. This may be the season where you need to redirect your yes. It's not saying no. It's just saying I need to redirect my yes at this point in time, so that you know how to now maximize this next quarter. What is these next 3 months going to look like? Because you want to be on track for the end of the year. So great time. So not just rest, reevaluate so you can restart. So you rest, reevaluate, look at things, then see where you need to restart. You may need to pull back from some things. This may be your season to pull back just for another 3 to 6 months because of some other projects that take higher priority. You guys, you got to understand what's the highest priority. Don't just be busy for the sake of being busy, because you'll end up at the end of this year and not have achieved any of the specific goals that's going to make a biggest impact to you and your family. So That's it. That's all. Tuesday, our new lineup is coming up. I'm so excited for our Let's Talk About Tuesday. We got that going on. It's not too late to register for our retreat on April 26th, a day away. I'm swooping these women up out of the DeSoto County, Memphis area, taking them to Nashville for a day so that we can relax, release, and reset, and have some great time with other women who are intentional about being the best version of themselves. So we got that going on. And then May 2nd is our next Diva Dinner and Dialogue, you guys. So excited. I'm excited. We are on a mission to empower women to be the best version of themselves in this current season of their life. So that is you. Get connected to Empowered by DS. Empowered by DS. Who is DS? Denise Silas. Okay, that's it. That's all. So happy Friday. Have a great one. Get registered. I am the dynamic, daring, one-of-a-kind Diva Denise Silas. It's my goal to take you from where you are to where you really want to be. Hoping that's where God has called you to be, while I empower you to exemplify the best version of yourself in this here season of your life. Yes. So check me out later, because what? I clean up well. Because I am comfortable in the skin I'm in, I show up like this as well. Great morning, Tracia. Did a workout today. This one, I saw another workout, but that's not what we're going to do, because I didn't burn enough calories in my 45 minutes. You know, I'm all about the calories, girl. So have a fantabulous day and make great choices. All right, see you soon.